You're listening to the West Ham is Why We Drink podcast. Like hanging at the pub with your West Ham mates. On this episode, the lads talk up our result versus Man City. Hammer of the Year is on the agenda in social shenanigans, and Wayne plays the COVID blues in Pie and Mashup. Now let's join the crew of the podcast. Two West Ham lads suffering from sleep deprivation and vaccine side effects. And welcome to West Ham's While We Drink episode 56.
Episode 56!
Blimey O'Reilly. How many Red Bulls have you had today?
I swear I haven't. My mum would kill me. I think it's just delusion from a lack of sleep, and then I got up at 5:30 to get to the gym.
Hold it! What the hell is that shit?
Oh, God, going to the gym? You wally. You know, you sound like you're going mental. Absolutely mental.
I feel like I'm not quite with it. Like, I feel a little bit drunk, but I've had nothing. I'm the most sober that I've been for at least a week.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober too. I usually do this with like a drink, and today I've just gone for an apple juice. So, well, you know why though? Because we've had a couple of births within our group, which
That's
do you want
why
to
you've had an apple juice.
Yeah, because I figure like apple juice, it reminds me of babies, and I'm not like I'm going sort of like a alcoholist just in honor of the kids. So, yeah, I'm setting a good example.
I'll congratulate Brawley, first of all, from West Ham Way, USA. Check those guys out. So congratulations to your son. Hayes is his name,
What are you
right?
congratulating his son for? He doesn't know if his dad and mum are all right yet. You're supposed to congratulate the mum and dad.
That's what I did, didn't I?
No, you said congratulations to his son, you plonker.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's probably going to look at...
Oh, do you want me to insult him? You want me to insult his son?
No, congratulate the parent. Oh, just go on with it, you plonk pot.
No, you do the bloody congratulations then.
By all accounts, according to his dad, he's going to be a complete, utter legend, I'm sure he will. And somebody from within our group, Mark McKevitt Owens. That's a good Scottish name. And he's told us that we've got a new listener who was born on the 24th. And Dash is his first name.
Oh, that is a cool name.
And his first game was against Man City. So we started him off well, didn't we? We started him off, Mark, with a loss. So he'll know what it's like to be a Hammer right now going forward. It can only go up from here.
Talking about the loss, I mean, I guess I need to ask you, what was that?
Well, that's a perfect segue for the next segment, I would say.
See? Because I know how to do a segue. What is wrong with me? I seriously feel hammered, and I literally haven't had anything.
Mate, I've had a weird day today. I had a bit of an argument with my credit card company. Well, everything was fine, and then they asked me for the security question, and apparently when they ask you for your place of birth, apparently vagina isn't the correct thing that you're supposed to say. So. Let's review the game. So we both got it wrong, right?
Yeah, although at least I did say a loss.
You did say a loss. But I actually got the scoreline right. I said it was going to be 2-1. I just had the wrong frigging team, didn't I? So yeah, you can't. But you can't feel bad about the loss though, because I mean they played their heart out.
I mean, I think, and I know that this is controversial to just throw it out here straight at the beginning. I genuinely think that if Ogbonna started that game, that we would not have lost it.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. And I'll go into that in more details when we get to Dregs. But no, I do agree with you 100% on that. I think that we played a lot better than we did the first time we played them round. I don't think they played as well. I really don't think they did. And you know, I thought it was a pretty well matched game. I mean, I think we were thumping them in the first half, but that second half they came back and they just took it up a level, didn't they? They just have another level.
The fact is, we kept them so quiet, and it was a very, very good performance against one of the best teams in the world. And so,
if not the best.
The big question, the real question is going to be, what how does that affect us when we go in to play Leeds next week?
Yeah, well, that's a good question. I mean, we've got a lot of time on our hands before we go and play Leeds. So, that's a lot of time to either get yourself motivated or a lot of time to mull on it. You know what I mean?
True.
But I like our attitude these days. So I'm feeling that they're just going to say, okay, it's over, it's done with. I mean, everything that everyone's been saying has just been, it just sounds right. I mean, you got Antonio saying good stuff, Fornal saying good stuff, Declan Rice saying great stuff.
What are they saying?
Lingard. Well, saying that that we tried the best we could, and it's all about one game at a time. And we gave it our all out there, and the lads are all like pulling for each other. And and I like the feeling about the team. This is a real strong, good feeling about the team this season. And I mean, all credit to Moyes and to Pearce and everybody. I mean, they've just done a great job with, I think, sorting the shit out of the team, quite frankly. I mean, do you remember the last time we even mentioned the dope-smoking Brazilian? Is that a cue?
Oh, no, I literally was like, who was that?
Oh, and a little fairy just came by saying, hi, I'm the dope-smoking Brazilian, and I just dinged on your shoulder. So... What on earth was that?
Okay, I don't know, but I hope you're going to cut it. Who was your top shelf?
You know what? It's for me. It was easy. It was Fornals.
Hang on, it was Fornals.
It was Fornals. He was all over the place, mate. Yeah, he totally was. He stuck on De Bruyne pretty well. Pretty much closed down De Bruyne that first half. He was involved in Antonio's goal.
I mean, De Bruyne, though, is one of the poorest showings that I've ever seen him play. He misplaced so many passes.
Yeah, you know why? Because he had this little Spanish fly buzzing around him. There you go. Do you like the little pun there? He had this little Spanish fly buzzing all around him. I think Fornals really just... I think he proved that he deserved to start in that match. I really do. I think he did a phenomenal job. So.
Well, on the vote that you put on the Facebook page, only 11 people agree with you. Most people agree with what the Las Vegas Crown and Anchor pub made the decision on.
What did they say?
Was good old Barry and me. Well, we thought that Soufal was man of the match. And what's funny is that we called him as our top shelf before it all came out with him with his head in his hands and, looking like that, which, that probably gave him bonus points. But that's not why he got it for me. I mean, he was working his arse off all match long. He was up and down the pitch. And, oh, my gosh. And he, literally, at the end of that game, he had nothing. And I mean,
he
that's
gave
the
everything
heart. Like you said,
there.
And we really do have such good heart in our team. And I'm excited. I mean, we're coming to crunch time. There's only 11, 12 games left.
Yeah. And the next run of what was it, three or five is pretty tough. We've got some interesting games.
Leeds, United, and
Arsenal.
Who's after that? Oh yeah,
Arsenal. We can discount those.
But yeah, we do have some challenging teams. I mean, Leeds and Man United, they'll be tough. Arsenal will be a walk in the park.
Man United's kind of got our number lately, and I'd like to really spank them. I really would.
I think we might. I mean, we're not up to that yet. We're not up to that. We won't get ahead of ourselves.
So I would say that's a very, very astute choice of you and Barry to say Soufal. And and I got to say that he was actually considered by myself, although I did in the end, of course, go for Fornals. But
I was about to say, considered. You didn't even put him in the bloody poll. So
I didn't put a lot of. Actually, if you notice, I didn't put a lot of people in the poll. I let people fill it in themselves, pretty much.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. You did.
So because I feel like when you put like 2 or 3 choices in there, they're my choices or they're your choices, and it might influence people. And I want them to pick what they believe.
And I just want to read out some of the other people that commented on that while we're at it, doing top shelf. So, I mean, Dave Perry said the whole team, Nigel Kahn, same thing, all of the outfield players, James Stebbins, amazing team performance, Fornals and Rice were the top 2 for him, Frankie Killick, Fornals. I don't know how these people all thought Fornals, though.
Because he's an astute student of the game like myself, sir.
Maybe. A lot of people have said Fornals on here. It looks like maybe you might have done a normal Wayne McMullen and deleted the people that said other people.
No, I didn't. So who's your Dregs then, mate?
I think
we're going to agree on it. Can there be anybody else?
Diop.
Oh, gosh, no, you did go somewhere else.
What were you going to say?
You know what? I hate to say it, but I'm going to say Ben Johnson.
Oh,
I know he's young and he's inexperienced. Everything came down his side. They targeted him, and he fell apart a little bit. He gave the ball away a lot, and
I think for the first goal that Diaz, I think for Diaz's goal, if I'm remembering this right, remember I got up at 3 a.m. after like 1.5 hours sleep, and then straight back to the pub. It was a bit brutal, and got straight to drinking. But I seem to remember that the first goal was Diop was not on his man. He was not. No,
he wasn't enough. It was De Bruyne. He wasn't tight enough on De Bruyne.
Was it? It was Diaz that scored the goal, though.
No, it was Diaz that scored the goal, but basically he gave De Bruyne the space so he could pass it.
I can't even remember.
I should have
watched it again. Probably should have watched it again since then. But anyway, you know what? At least we can stay positive. It was a good performance. We can be positive, love our lives, and let's listen to the CommonUirons.com commercial.
For West Ham fans everywhere, this is the ultimate football app for you. For match highlights, interviews, and the best West Ham videos and podcasts. Download the free COY Irons app now from the App Store and Google Play.
Predictions for the next match.
Predictions. Do you want me to go first so you can copy me?
Yeah, why not? Works for me.
3-1 West Ham.
How much?
3-1 West Ham United.
Well, I still think we're going to win. I'm going to say 3-0 West Ham United.
Leeds will score, but I mean, especially if
I don't think they're going to.
No. Oh, well, should we put a wager on it?
Yeah, why don't we bet this? If I win, you have to come over and vacuum my house.
This will only work if you vacuum my house, because I literally haven't cleaned my kitchen in months, and I saw a
I'm not cleaning your fucking house, mate.
I saw a maggot thing the other day when I got home from Vegas. There's like this little
maggoty thing.
I don't know what it was. It wasn't like a real maggot, like a fly. It was a greyish, fat-looking thing. I don't know where it came from.
A maggot isn't a fly, you dingbat. A maggot is the worm. It's the larva of it.
It was a maggot-like thing, but it was brown. It was greyish.
Was it like a little grey, like, bum turd or something?
What's a bum turd?
It's like a little grey thing that looks like a maggot.
Is it a bug?
Yeah, it's a bug that comes out your ass, mate. And everyone always says you've got a bug up your ass.
Well, it didn't come out my ass, and it didn't taste good either. But I hope there's no more of them.
Oh, lovely, Joey. Lovely, Joey. Kim's angry at me because I was vacuuming in my underwear again. And I can't help it if I've got a dusty bollocks.
I don't understand. I literally don't get the joke.
And what was that?
No. I actually don't get it, though. Can you explain it to me?
Okay, I was vacuuming in my underwear.
How do your bollocks get dusty? Okay. I get that. So you're vacuuming your underwear. It's
vacuuming in my underwear. In other words, I was vacuuming wearing my underwear. I was vacuuming in my underwear, which isn't a surprise.
You're vacuuming wearing your underwear.
Yeah. In other words, just say go to the next segment, Adam.
Before I go to the next segment, Adam.
I take it you met Barry in Vegas.
Yeah, Barry was awesome, actually. It was. We were going to go to one pub, and then Barry got there, and then some idiot was playing music and didn't want to put the game on, so we went to
McMullen's?
Pub. Yeah, McMullen's, they were being idiots. So we went.
That's because they got a Tottenham bartender there. I should have got in touch with the owner. Bollocks. Well, we'll know for next
I wonder
time.
if it was a Tottenham scumbag. Well, anyway, we went and watched the game in a nice pub.
You calling that toilet
Well,
a
I
nice
don't know.
pub?
Barry's a-
Crown and Anchor? Got to be the worst bloody pub in all of Las Vegas. It's a shithole.
No. I love it. It was nice. We had a good time. Napalm Death were there.
Who?
They're a rock band, a heavy metal band. I don't know anything of them, but friends of mine are fans. Anyway, we were there. It was amazing. Vegas was great. I ate the most amazing food.
John Black didn't come out?
No, he was playing golf instead.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I know.
Oh, what a
Unbelievable.
woofter. Woofter. You bloody woofter.
What was I going to say about Vegas? Oh, yeah. The coolest thing. So I was there on my own for one night and I was hemorrhaging money in the slot machines. So I decided to enter a poker tournament, $100.
Oh,
and I've never played a poker tournament. I might have had a couple of edibles. It's legal in Vegas. Can I say that? Well, I've said it now. So I might have had a couple of edibles. I had an AirPod in. And then you know what? Poker's easy when you're wearing a mask because you can laugh and you can grin and you can
hide all the tails
and no one can see. No one can see. So
How did you do in the tournament?
So I took all of the locals down and I won.
Get the hell out of here.
Won $1.5 grand.
That's excellent, mate. That's brilliant.
And I've got a little thing that says Caesar's Palace tournament winner.
Well, I'm glad you had fun there, mate.
Yeah, that's nothing about West Ham. You should probably cut all of that shit. No one cares.
I probably will do. I'll cut it right after you start laughing. But you know, it's all fun stuff, though. It's all fun stuff. So did you put Barry in touch with John Black so at least they can watch matches together occasionally?
Yeah, I think so. Barry and John will probably get on quite well, actually.
They
well, I hope that they
do.
meet up. It was really cool to meet him, and my friend Ray was there as well. We had a great time. So
that's good.
Awesome.
That's good.
Thank you, Barry, for forcing me out of bed to watch the game.
Yeah, you looked exhausted in the video you did, mate. You really did.
Oh, well,
I actually sincerely felt sorry for you. You looked so out of it.
I think I'd had 1.5 hours sleep.
Yeah, you looked like you were gone.
Yeah, I was.
And speaking of gone, let's go over to do some social shenanigans then.
No, now it's time for
Social shenanigans.
presented by Hammers Polls.
And a big thanks and a big ups to all our social media followers. Find our links on westhamswhybedrink.podbean.com. I found one post which I wanted to read out before you even get a chance to say anything otherwise. And it's by Michael Parzek from our group.
Okay.
And he said, I have to say, Wayne, your Jessie's Girl rendition was solid. And the Ben Rama's hair bit on his chant had me spit out my vodka. Keep up the good chants.
Oh, God, that's the last thing we need.
So I had one fan of my Ben Rama chant. I don't have anything other than that, mate, to be quite frank. I really don't. How about you?
What I have is West Ham Unofficial, good old Jacob.
Yeah.
This is already going to happen. So we're recording this on a Tuesday. Is it Tuesday today?
I think it's Tuesday today. I'm kind of lost.
Yeah, I think it is. So as some of you might have seen, I've just beat Charlie Walsh on West Ham Unofficial's YouTube channel.
You're living in dream world, aren't you?
It was another comprehensive victory for me, and Charlie Walsh.
And just in case this wasn't the case that Adam put forward, congratulations to Charlie. Just in case Adam recorded this too soon and Charlie actually beat him.
No, I've definitely won. I'm so going to beat him again. I beat him every time.
You two got into it on Twitter the other day, and you were going on and on about, you're useless, Charlie. Your bore-alongs are terrible. It's awful. And I think what was it? Charlie said something about, I've already won because I'm living in your head.
Yeah, but you know what?
It was smart of him to say that, though.
Yeah, I know, the dickhead. I'm just going to... I shouldn't really give him any props.
Oh my gosh!
That's all. I've seen so much stuff on social media, and I can't remember any of it. You asked a very good question about how many points we would get for the next 3 games.
I did. I seriously think we can get all 9 of them. I'd be happy with 7.
Do you remember what my guess was?
You said 27, you plonker. I think you might be a little bit optimistic on that. Just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Little more.
You know what it is? It's like we're all feeling confident now and good, and now's when, we're going to return to the same bat time, same bat channel probably over the next 5 to 6 weeks. And we'll all come crashing down, and then all the miserable sods will come back, and, well, the miserable sods never left. Why can't people just enjoy it when it's going well for us, mate? I don't get that.
Well, because they refuse. They just won't do it.
Bye and good night.
Oh, what is wrong with me? Come on, wake up,
baby. Na, na, na. Wake up!
All right, Hammers polls. I'm doing you a Hammers polls. Okay.
Go for it. A lot of their polls were all about what we were going to talk about, which was Hammer of the Year.
So Hammer of the Year, should we talk about it?
Yeah, because Hammer's polls is actually, I checked them out, what was it, earlier on today, and they had one poll from some guy that they shared regarding who do you think Hammer of the Year is going to be, and then another guy was trying to narrow it down to to try and involve all sorts of different people. But I think that it's tough this year to pick it out. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities depending on which way you want to look at it, right?
There really are. It's by far the hardest Hammer of the Year. Before the season started, I mean, I thought Declan Rice was a nailed-on winner, regardless of anything else.
I would have thought it would have been Antonio before the season started because he had that great end to the last season, and then he started bringing it in again. So I thought it was going to be Antonio, and now it's like I'm not even thinking about him in that picture.
Yeah, and that's probably once again because of it. But injuries still can change. I mean, I think that it's the consensus. I think is that it's out of right now anyway. Ogbonna, Rice, Sufal, or Souček. Is that fair to say?
No, I'd say that's very fair to say that. I don't think you could choose anybody other than those 4 right now. Oggy just had a phenomenal season up until the point that he was injured, didn't he? Dawson, you could throw him in there. You really could. But I just don't feel it for Dawson yet as Hammer of the Year. I just don't feel it.
No.
Nah.
I think I would say... I think I'd have to give it to Souček. I think it's got to be Souček.
No, that's who I would give it to, mate.
And that's what 56% of people...
They said that?
No, but I think... Yeah, so out of 652 votes, Souček got 56%. But everyone is saying that it's very close to call. And there's still enough games that could definitely change. There are definitely I would say there are probably 8 players that could still end up being Hammer of the Year.
That's interesting you say that because who would you say is the dark horse that we haven't mentioned so far that you think might?
I would say Jesse Lingard.
Well, we did mention him in a little bit. I don't think Jesse's been around long enough.
Well, that's why he's a dark horse.
Yeah, I tell you what, Cresswell's had a blinder of a season since he moved to that new position. I mean, everyone was writing him off. Yeah. So, so he's a possibility. Who wouldn't be Hammer of the Year? Anderson, definitely not Hammer of the Year. Randolph was, I'd say definitely not. I'm going to be polite.
Game.
No, he's played 2 games, hasn't he? Because he played a couple
actually, probably more.
Yeah, and I tell he's always left me a bit nervous. Yes.
I do quite like him. What else?
Haller. Do you think he would have been in the running if he'd still been with us?
Yeah, monkeys might fly out of my butt.
Been in the running of worst player of the season.
Yeah. Well, at least did you see the article that he wrote that they interviewed him the other day? He basically
I was actually very surprised.
It was, wasn't it? He didn't do a Wilshire. He was very polite and just said how disappointed he was in how he performed. So yeah, I don't feel. I mean, I wish the guy all the best of luck. I think if he'd have had a little bit of
Honestly, I'm annoyed that we're still talking about the guy. Screw him. He's done. He's
you know what?
me.
You're right. Sod him. He's done. But Souček. For me, it has to be Souček. I would be shocked if it's anybody else other than Souček the way he's playing right now. So because he's just Souček. You know what's really aggravating the crappers out of me? How every freaking television announcer pronounces his name differently.
Souček, I've heard.
Well, that's interesting. You mentioned that because I was going to mention that when they called him from his old team, but they were all going Souček. So maybe we're all getting it wrong.
Do you mean Slavia Prague?
Yeah, when they called him right after the match, it's in the Europa League, right?
Yes.
But they were all shouting Souček. So
maybe that's how.
I love the guy.
Then.
I mean, that blood all over his face is just like unbelievable.
Do you know they play in the next round? Slavia Prague.
I don't.
They play the haggis munching bastards of Rangers.
I like Rangers.
Oh God! All right, let me see. What I just don't even. All right. Just as an update for everybody, obviously you're all just as excited as me and Wayne about our massive battle for 1,000 members. We're currently...
And it's ticking along.
We're at 838. So I don't know what we were at last week, 700 and something. So
we're at 801 this time last week.
Oh, sugar.
You announced it on the podcast, remember?
No, I don't remember. It was so long ago.
You don't remember anything, do you? You're such a dimwit. Don't you listen to the episode before you get on so you can remember?
No, I listened to the episode like a few days after it comes out.
Okay,
and it's been a long time since that episode. You listen to it again and again.
No, I listen to it again and again while I'm editing it, you dingbat, because you're always like shouting and I have to cut all your crap out.
I bet you play it on a repeat. You put it on a loop on Spotify when you go to bed.
I'm going to put you on a freaking loop on Spotify. I swear to God, if I can find a rope, I'm going to put you on a loop. I'll put you on a
loop on Spotify.
I'll put you on a bloody barbed wire loop. That's what I'm going to do. A barbed wire loop and spin you around.
I was with a COVID person last weekend, and I will COVID you. I'll come and cough all over your face.
I'll spin you right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round. I'll spin you round, baby, right round. A record, baby, right round.
Oh, what is going on?
Oh, you know what? I told you I got my second vaccine today, right?
Yeah.
I'm feeling really weird. Yes.
Oh, it's the side effects.
I'll tell you what. And I told you this before, but I'm going to tell it again because I think it was kind of cool. The guy that gave me the shot really freaking hurt me. He really, really hurt me. But I like to thank these people because they're putting themselves out. And I went to a drive-through vaccine place. So he says, oh, I bet you're ready for this, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah. I said, the last one didn't hurt at all. And as I said, it didn't hurt at all. He jabbed me in the arm so freaking hard, Adam. I swear to God, I thought the needle was going to come out the other side of my arm.
No way.
He really bloody hurt me. In fact, he drew blood.
Wow.
And with that little needle, there's blood all over my arm from that stupid little needle. So as I'm driving, I went, thank you very much. And as I got out of earshot, I went, for hurting me, you right. It hurt me so much.
What did Lily say? What did Lily say to that? Sat in the back of the car.
She was at home. Kim came home early from work, and I just went up there by myself. But I said, my arm is really killing me. Not like the first time. It ate a bit the first time, but this one, it's like bloody hurts. Really does. So get the vaccine. There's no.
That is weird.
There's no side effects whatsoever. I think it's time for a bit of pie and mash up, mate.
Pie and mash up.
Double pie, double mash. Liquor, please.
Pie and mash up. Pie and mash up. Pie and mash up.
Okay, so here's pie and mash up. So what years were you going to West Ham? What were your like main your main era?
My main years
in
were
the
probably
stands, singing the songs.
I started when I was 7, which was like 1980. And then
No, it wasn't.
no, excuse me, 1970. Hello, 1970.
I was going to say
1970.
yes. Not
I told you I had
chance.
the vaccine today. I'm all messed up. So all messed up.
You keep doing that.
No, it was in the late 70s, early 80s that I was going all the time. So that's when I was really going most of the time.
Well, that's exactly when Frank Lampard Senior was playing. So you surely would know his chant if you're a real fan.
You know, it's
right?
funny because somebody posted that today. They in our group that they said they saw Frank Lampard and they sung the chant about him doing the little like the once around the flag and the corner flag.
This is what they were singing because Frank Lampard scored a goal to get us through to the FA Cup final in 1980 against Arsenal, and it goes a little something like this. It's from your era, just a little something for you. My gift from me to you.
Oh, go for it, mate.
I'm dreaming of a Frank Lampard, just like the one at Ellen Road, when the ball came over and Frank fell over. Oh, actually, I don't remember how the last bit goes. Well, how's the next bit of the tune goes? There's a swear word. And scored the winning goal. Actually, is that how it sounds? Now I feel like I've sung that to the wrong tune. No, I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself.
What were you singing it to?
To White Cliffs of Dover.
No. It's not. No, mate. It's not to White. It's White Christmas, you plonker.
No.
That's where you started going wrong with the way you were losing me.
No. I'm
dreaming of a Frank Lampard.
That's what I did.
Just like the one at Ellen Road when the ball came over and Frank fell over and scored the winning goal.
That's what I sung.
No, at the end of it, you sounded like you were doing something else.
Well, that's because at the end I started getting really confused.
Yeah, you were confused with me, mate. I was like, what on earth is he singing?
Oh, God, I'm sorry. You've got us a song for our Hammer of the Year, right?
I didn't think of it. Jeffrey Hurst in our group actually posted it to our group.
Jeff Hurst? Hurst?
Yeah, right.
Jeffrey Hurst is in our group.
No, mate. It's spelled Hirst.
Was he your special guest?
No, mate. His name's Jeff.
God, Sir Jeff Hurst.
His name is Jeff Hurst, though.
I can't even think. What is wrong with me today? Maybe I should.
I don't know. I'm so tired. I can't think either. Jeffrey Hurst from our Facebook group, and yes, it's not the same one, mate. Obviously not, because I think that Sir Geoff has probably got more sense than listening to our podcast.
Probably.
Especially when both of us are really tired and like I'm got the old the COVID wobbles right now, which I've definitely got something going on.
Yeah.
Because I've got the shivers right now.
Sugar. Well, mate, this might be our last ever episode.
And it will not be. I'll be back again next week because I'm bored and I've got nothing else to do. So do you want to sing it first?
Thomas Souček's Magic. Sorry, wait, let me go again. Take 2. Cut. All right. Thomas Souček's Magic. Shall I say Souček? Thomas Souček's.
Now you don't know, do you?
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Both you and I have been calling him Souček for God knows how long.
I don't want to disrespect him. Thomas Souček's Magic. He wears a magic hat, and if you throw a brick at him, it throw the. Sorry, I f***ed again. What take is this?
It couldn't be written any bigger in front of you, could it?
I'm sorry for making you work so bloody hard.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
Thomas
3,
Souček's
4.
Magic. Hang on. What? I thought I was going on the first one to you. So, Thomas Souček. Let me sing the song.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was West Ham is Why We Drink with the lunatic Adam Frankel trying to sing the Thomas Souček song.
Thomas Souček's Magic. He wears a magic hat, and if you threw a brick at him, he'd head the fucker back. He comes from Czech Republic. He helped bring Sufal too. He loves potato salad and the claret and the blue.
Adam Frankel's wacko. He don't know sing the song. He's tried it 3 times now, and he always gets it wrong.
Oh, that was very quick for you, Wayne.
Oh my God, I'm going to have to leave this in.
Years.
I'm totally leaving this in. Forget it. We're not going to sing the Thomas Selchek song. Thomas Selchek's magic. He wears a magic hat. And if you threw a brick at him, he'd head the fucker back. He comes from Czech Republic. He helped bring Sufel too. He loves potato salad and the claret and fucking blue. Wee, first time, you wanker.
There you go. There you go.
It only took 5 attempts.
Well, you're so full of shit, Wayne, because I just sang this song. I got every single fucking word in. Nothing was wrong.
You can't sing a song if you were paid to do it. So you better shut up or I'll have to make you do it.
When your freestyle's rubbish, and no, mine's even worse. Bollocks!
Oh, hang on. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Maybe it's a big horse.
Maybe it's a big horse who?
Maybe it's a big horse. I'm a Londoner. That I love London town.
Oh, my God.
Oh, gosh. I couldn't resist that one. Thanks, everyone, for listening to the podcast. Adam's really tired. Just came back from Las Vegas because he's a degenerative gambler. I got my my COVID vaccine, and I'm feeling a little bit flaky-wakey. And but thanks to our partners, who are all what are they called, Adam?
They're called Legends.
Legends Hammers Poles and legendscomeonyourirons.com. And most of all, thanks to all of you lads and ladies. Lads and ladies, to listeners.
Or whatever it's 2021 now, so thanks to whatever you identify as. We don't give a shit. We love you for who you are.
Exactly. As long as you listen and spread the joy.
Stay positive. Love your lives.
Have a bubble when you can.
And sometimes things are bad, but you know what? Things will only get better, as that stupid song goes.
Yep. Always look on the bright side of life.
Oh, we should do a chant to that for a player.
Always look on the bright side of life. Please
don't go to Apple Podcasts and review us.
Playing for us for life. John Terry banged every other wife.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Well, Wayne, you've got a lot of editing to do in this episode. So,
shit, man.
At least I've given you something to do.
This will be out in 2 weeks' time.
Well, our next game isn't for another 9 days.
I'll have it out by the weekend.
I'm living for the
Said
weekend.
the vicar to the virgin.
Well, yeah, thank you, everyone, for chatting away. Sorry, I'm meant to shout people out, I'm sure, and I can't remember who. So if it's you that I meant to shout out, consider this your shout out.
And I didn't promise to shout anybody out, so here you go. Everyone should be happy. Cheers!
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 Cheers!